Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by my YouTube channel today, where I'm about to do final tests on Stephen's Whitfield brand WP-2 Advantage 2 Pellet Stove Controller. This is a model 252-50801. Stephen sent me this one because he felt he was having some problems with it that were affecting the operation of his pellet stove, and he wanted me to look at it. So after discussing it with him, I agreed that he should send it to me. I received it yesterday. Since receiving it, I've done some research on it to figure out how to hook it up to my tester. I've completed that. I hooked it up to my tester, did some work on the controller itself, and now I'm ready to do some final tests on it before I return it to Stephen. As you can see, Stephen's controller is connected to my tester. I've had to modify my tester slightly because of the way that this controller works. So effectively, I have 3 light bulbs that will show the operation of this controller as we go through the tests. One light bulb is over here, which simulates the auger. In blue back here, that simulates the combustion or exhaust fan. And finally, over here with the chain on it is a light bulb that will simulate the convection or room fan. These 3 lights will come on during testing. You won't see others in the back come on at all. So let's go ahead. I have the power connected to the tester. Let's switch it to on, and nothing should happen here. As you see, nothing happened. I now have it in the on position. And to make anything happen, I need to press on the start button. When I do, the 3 lights in question will come on. Let's see that. There we go. We heard a click of the relay on the inside. We have the 3 lights that have come on: the auger, the combustion, and the room fan. The room fan is on low, and we see that the auger is actually cycling. We can see it up here. It's cycling, and we see the light bulb, which simulates the motor cycling as well. Next thing I can do is I can rotate through the blower speed, and as I do that, notice the intensity of this light bulb here will increase and decrease. Low, high, low, high, low, high. So that indicates that the controller is capable of controlling the speed of this blower motor or the convection / room fan. The next thing I'll do is I'll adjust the fuel feed control, and that will adjust the rate at which the auger drives pellets. So right now there's a bit of an off time. It's a little long. Notice how long it is, off time. And the on time just stays for 2 seconds maybe. So if I increase that to maximum, we'll see that the on time remains at 2 seconds, but the on time cycle comes on much more often. So the auger would be driving pellets more often. Notice how that's happening faster and faster. So I'll turn that back down to low so we can see the difference one more time. And every time the auger is being driven, we see the light up here come on. Just keep an eye out for that. There it is. I see the light here and I see the light over here. So the controller is able to drive the auger motor on and off, and it's able to change the intensity of the room fan, faster or slower, faster, slower, faster, slower. We see that the combustion fan is on. That's partly because of the way that I have my tester wired, but that shows that the controller is able to turn that fan on. Finally, the last thing I'll note is that there is a timer in this controller, and I tested that timer. It's about 12 minutes. After 12 minutes, if the controller does not see heat, and I say see heat by a thermal switch inside the cabinet of the pellet stove, then the relay that we heard click earlier will switch off and the system will go back to standby mode. I don't have that thermal switch on this tester. There's no point in me having that since I don't have a fire. But that switch is used to monitor the fire, the temperature of the firebox, and doing so it allows the controller to stay on. But as I noted, in my case, it shuts off after approximately 12 minutes. I've tested that and that is functional. So Stephen, I want to thank you very much for sending me your controller. I appreciate that very much. For all you other viewers, if you have a pellet stove controller of your own that needs to be serviced or you have questions about it, please feel free to contact me. I'd be more than happy to speak to you about it, whether it's about a Whitfield, a Breckwell, Quadrifire, or USSC. In the meantime, I hope that you'll take a few seconds to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that very much. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.